So my question is, one word would you use to describe your current mood? And in light of us talking about marketing, we're going to be talking about moods around your brand today. There we go, nice. All right, so that's a pretty good read on the room today. Eager, motivated, happy, just some tired, that's fair. It's morning, it was a late night. Interested, great. It's not complicated. My mission, one of my missions is to simplify this process because I love marketing. I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning, by the way. Some of you are probably still getting in, but I was excited to talk about this. I love talking about these principles because I've seen life change. I've seen game-changing things happen for brands when they incorporate these. So the first one is, who am I? Great job, Derek. You cracked the code. Who am I? It's pretty simple, but what does that mean? Understanding who you are. Branding is essentially what people know about you, and even more importantly, what your target customers know about you. Whenever we consult with companies, I get to put my consulting and my audit hat on, and oftentimes a brand can't really tell me quickly who they are. That elevator pitch, they can't tell me. If it takes them a long time and I'm there like, trying to write each word, and if I can't get it and I'm there that patiently listening and they're paying me to listen to it, imagine if I'm a customer. I'm out of there. I'm gonna run right by them. I worked a lot in dental marketing, and I can't tell you how many times we do a commercial where they would say we have a warm, inviting environment. Okay, great. So does everyone else. This one gets me every time. A clean sterilization room. They put that on their commercials. A clean sterilization room. That's not a differentiator. That doesn't make you different. You better have a clean sterilization room. Like, what else? What else you got? Some people think they don't have a story. Some businesses don't. We're gonna go over some examples. I was sitting with a guy one time who was thinking about writing a story, writing a book, and he said, Derek, you've done some interesting things, my life's boring. I'm like, just tell me a little bit more about you. He's like, it's just average. I grew up on the Jersey Shore. My dad was an alcoholic. He never came home. And I was like, what? Okay. I'm like, I'm all ears now. He starts telling the story of his life, and it was not as boring as he thought it was. And I'm like, brother, you just floored me with your story. So if you're thinking about telling your story, then someone needs to hear it. Anytime someone goes, do I need to share this? I tell individuals, you better share it. If you've hit that point where you're telling someone, I think I need to share this, you need to share it. It's your obligation to help somebody else. That's kind of on a personal branding side of things, but everyone has a story. And it's important to have it. We make connections with humans, right? We make connections with humans more than we do with brands. And anytime you can humanize a brand, then you're gonna have a lot better connection. What's your promise to your target customers? What do you promise them is gonna happen if they interact with you? What's your promise? Promise is a big word, isn't it? Promise? That's a big word. That's like, we're going to do it no matter what, even if it's costly. What can and what should they expect from you when they interact with you? Why don't we tell them? A lot of times we're making them guess. Let's tell them and then let's live up to it. And that matters. That's important. What can you do with your brand to have that kind of consistency? Not that you have multiple brick and mortars necessarily, but what can you do to make sure that you're giving that aspirational level of service and product every time? And how can you have your team do that with you? I know who I am now. I understand my value. I understand my customer intimately, deeply understand them and what's important to them and what matters to them, how to make an emotional connection with them. Do I stop now? I can't tell you how many brands stop there. They stop there instead of finishing. There's more to do. Do your marketing tools match what you just aspired to be? If not, it's time to do a bit of work.